Hey, comic book fans, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0, and you're with me, Mike Spider Slayer. Welcome back, everybody. And today we are talking about The Walking Dead, issue number 122. That's right, everybody. This continues All Out War. This is chapter 8 out of 12. Cool cover here. We have Heath holding a gun, and we have Rick and Negan sitting here back to back against each other. So this book is written by Robert Kirkman, and the artwork is done by Charlie Adlard, and of course the gray tones are done by Cliff Rathburn. There is some pretty good pages of art in this book here. Here you get to see a nice little one-page spread of the hilltop. They even have a water tower. I mean, this place is is decked out here. This is like the pinnacle of all communities. And Rick and everybody from the last issue had to abandon Alexandria, and they actually had to go to the hilltop. So we get to see that here. And here's one other page here too. That's really good. That shows Negan and a whole bunch of zombies lined up and chained together. And he makes some great dialogue moments here in this issue as well. Um, and then you have another two-page spread that's on here that shows everyone that was in Alexandria coming over until the actual hilltop here, and you get to see how tall those walls are compared to everybody in here and how big this community actually is. So the artwork was really well done. The only problem with these two-page spreads is that it actually takes away from the story a little bit. However, even though there may have been less pages to read, the actual issue had tons of dialogue. So as a reader, you're going to get a lot of story here. And this is actually a low in this all-out war until I think the major stuff happens in this war. In the beginning of this issue, you get to see Negan. He captured Eugene in the last issue, and you actually saw Eugene being captured. Here we have some great dialogue between Dwight and Eugene, and Dwight kind of gives himself up here and tells Eugene what's going on and what his plans are to do, with Negan and Negan's group. So really good, interactions between those two, and another great interaction between one of Negan's men and Dwight also. The book also has a lot of dialogue between Maggie and one of her, I guess it's friends, and I think her name was Brianna, something like that. And it's pretty much official that in this issue, you get to see Maggie declared the leader of the Hilltop. Because she took out their leader, which is Gregory, just pretty much jacked him in the face and just said, "You don't know how to run this place," and everyone just follows Maggie ever since that incident actually happened. Good moments here again now between a lot of characters, Andrea and Rick, while they were out on patrol watching over the hilltop. Having good dialogue between each other, how they have to prepare themselves for war. It looks like also that Michonne and Ezekiel, at least Ezekiel anyway, is going to be in fighting condition. It looks like he snapped out of, his funk and his loss due to the loss of his tiger. And then you get to see a relationship building between the doctor trying to fit in to be the true doctor, the new doctor here of this community, and Heath on what he's going through. And then you get to see a real moment here, some more moments between Olivia and Rosita. And Rosita is in here thinking about Eugene on, where he is and everything like that. And Olivia is trying to be nice to Rosita, and she kind of just blows her off. And so there's lots of great character moments in this issue that we haven't really seen because the group has been so chaotic and there's been so much going on. There hasn't been really that many great character interactions. Then you get to see this other character interaction that I was totally shocked about, and you got to see about Jesus and Alex. And Jesus has a relationship with this man, Alex, and you can see that they're lying together here. It was interesting. I didn't expect that. So, uh, he was reading a book to this guy. So it was really interesting here to see that. And then towards the end of the issue, you also get to see Negan, who lines up the zombies, and he's declaring this war, how to win it. And basically, in this issue, you get to see him gunk up Lucille with zombie guts, and they want all their weapons to be actually, covered in zombie guts. So if it's just a scratch that they hit them with the weapons or whatever, they're going to get infected or whatnot. So that's Negan's grandmaster plan, and he basically knows where they're all at. And by the time we get to the end of this issue, you get to see Negan sitting here and looking right outside the hilltop right before he's about to attack. So yeah, really great stuff in this issue. A huge build-up issue, and by the time you get to the end of it, you're just like, man, come on! I gotta wait another 2 weeks for this particular stuff to continue because again, you get to see all kinds of character interactions, people, trying to build relationships or just pushing people away. You get to see another thing in here with Rick and possibly getting something to fix his missing hand with also. So I'm not going to give you the whole thing there. You're going to have to read that to see what's going on there. So lots of great stuff that's happening in this, and I think the action is going to pick up in the next issue. Again, Negan's waiting outside the hilltop, just about to attack, and I think shit's going to hit the fan in this particular series, starting with issue 9. And I don't think it's going to let up, going on from 9, 10, and 11 and 12. So yeah, great stuff here. Great story, lots of dialogue. Great to read issue. It doesn't take you 5 minutes to read it. It takes some time to read this one. So in the end, I'm going to give this one a 4 out of 5. Very solid very solid issue. Just lack of action, but always great story and great character development. So guys, as always, give me your comments of what do you think of All Out War at this point? What do you think Negan is going to do? What do you think Rick is going to have for new hands? And where do you see some of these relationships going? So guys, as always, thank you for watching Comic Book Corner 2.0, and until the next comic book review, this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off. Take care, everyone. See you soon. Bye.